So hey guys, how's it going? This is Wilson here with WA Films. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is gonna be about editing. I'm gonna be showing you guys kind of like a behind the edit, so you guys can see what is it that I typically do behind the editing. And just so you know, this is not gonna be like a really deep editing, explaining every single step. I'm just gonna go over the sequence and show you guys exactly what I did. So first, let me show you real quick the whole sequence so you guys can see the final video. This was one of the first videos that I posted in my channel, and I was supposed to actually create like a BTS with the breakdown for each of the sequences, but I never get the time to do it. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be breaking down the editing for this sequence so you guys can see what is that I did as far as the editing. If you guys have no idea what this is or what this is for, hey, don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through real quick over every single part of the sequence, and I'm gonna be showing you like what these things are for. It might look a little difficult or messy for you guys if you're not familiar with editing. If this is the first time that you are seeing a timeline, hey, this is what it look like. So first and foremost, let's check the settings for this project. And I typically shoot a 4K and I edit everything in 4K. So this sequence is a 4K 4096 by 1740. If you have watched some of the previous editing videos in my channel, you would notice that I always create for every project kind of like folders where I put all the content, all the footage, organize it depending on what is it that I'm doing. If it is a wedding, if it is a commercial, so I'm always gonna have different folders for every aspect of the project. I have a folder for the sound effects and one for the music. So pretty much that's about it. Now this part that you guys are seeing over here, this is the timeline. To my left, you typically are going to find the different folders that I created, to organize the footage. And in there, you will see all the content that I got from the event. This panel over here is gonna be the effect control, along with some others, panels that I really like to have like handy, easy to access in case I need it. Pretty much we're gonna be using a lot the effect control panel, and this is gonna be where you are going to preview everything that we're gonna be doing. On this panel over here is the Lumetri color panel, which is the one that I use typically for color grading. So these clips here are the main shots, the main clips that I got from the shoot. And down below I have the music. So this that is in yellow, it is the song that I use for this video. And this over here are the sound effects, and this here are the main clips. Now on top of all of them, I typically have my letterbox along with a adjustment layer with my color grade and color correction. So any adjustment that I'm gonna do to the clip, I'm gonna do it over here to the color correction adjustment layer, and the one at the top is just like a color grade base that I use pretty much for all my videos. And this color grade is gonna be always different depending on the shot, depending on the footage, and depending on the shot, it's gonna be a different opacity. So in this case it has a 63%. So for some other clips it might be less, but you guys can see over here what is it that is doing. So depending on the color that I'm looking for, this base grading is gonna be less contrasted. So when it comes to editing, you gotta understand that music is very important, guys. So you gotta make sure to choose the right track for your video. And in this case, this is the song that I choose, which I think it matches perfectly fine with the vibe of the video. It matches like every single shot. So music selection, guys, it's gonna be very important for you guys to actually take the time to sit down. And trust me, sometimes we spend more time choosing the music than the actual editing. Most of the cases, the shots that I typically get are going to follow the beat of the song. I use Music Bed for almost all my projects, but also Epidemic Music, where I found this particular song and I think it fits the video perfectly fine. So the video start off with the first clip fading in from black. You can do that easily. If you go to the effects panel, video transitions, dissolve, you can either a cross dissolve or a film dissolve on top at the beginning of the clip, and you can control this like how long you want this fading to be by just changing this number over here. And you can also do this by keyframing the opacity. And in order to do that, you just have to come to the opacity effect, which is right here, and by keyframing the toggle animation, you can start with a 0% and go up to 100%. That way you are creating a fading effect. This leads us to the next shot. The clip starts at normal speed, as you guys can see, and somewhere around here is gonna actually slow down to 40%. And as soon as the stake hits the table, it starts zooming in to 129%. I manually added some blurriness to the shot, and it goes out of focus over here, and that leads us to the next shot, which also start with a little bit of blurriness and some kind of out of focus, which was done on camera. This clip, it is being slowed down to 40% because it was shot in 60 frames per second. And if you guys can see over here, it is slowed down to 40%. And I did keyframe the scale of the clip, and the next frame, what I did was basically I zoom in to 112% just to create a little bit of zoom in, as you guys can see over here. And the next clip is pretty straightforward. I basically speed up this clip and to about 200%, and right over here I slowed it down to 40%. So pretty straightforward, guys, as the clip's pushing and just slowing down the clip as well. The next shot is straightforward as well. Didn't do anything to this shot, nothing to this shot. I'm just here and just adding the shots that I basically needed to tell the story, but I didn't do anything to the shots. I'm cutting, I'm following the beat of the song in order to to get the vibe that I wanted to have for this video. Around here, again, the clip is its regular speed, 100%, and around there the clip slow down to 40% as soon as he gets the knife, and then it speed up to 200%. So basically the following shots are going to basically follow the beat of the song, and I'm just adding, different shots that matches the story. I'm not doing anything these clips, to be honest with you. You guys can see this is the original settings of the clip, but for the first frame, what I basically did was that I moved the clip to the left all the way until it goes out of frame, and that way I was gonna be able to have like a black screen to start with, and when you set a second frame here, the clip comes back to its normal position. That leads us to the next shot, which was basically nothing. I didn't do anything to this clip, and just when it comes to to editing this type of videos, you have to kind of match shots. For all these shots, I didn't do anything at all. As you guys can see the settings and the effect control panel. The next shot is straightforward. Doesn't have nothing here. Same thing. All these shots back to back are pretty much all about the story. I'm just trying to tell the story and create something cinematic with the clips, but I didn't do anything to those clips during the editing. Now that transition leads us to the next shot. What I did was I overlapped two clips, as you guys can see here, but the clip on top I added a cross dissolve effect, and basically you are going to be able to see the clips that is underneath, and which is actually the plate, and it goes to this angle. Again, I'm just following the story. I'm just trying to put the clips together so it makes sense to the story, and that's about it. That's how I edit this video. Like I said, guys, pretty straightforward. Most of the shots, the only thing that I basically did was adding a few zooms in and out, just to create or to help the pushing shots and the pulling away, but that's about it, guys. I didn't do anything else, nothing crazy. Pretty much all the shots were done in camera, and I tried to get all the transitions when I was actually filming. Now down below you can see the effects. If you play this sequence without the music, I'm just gonna mute the music, and I'm gonna play this with just the sound effect just to see what it looks like. Now, guys, I'm not trying to show you like the right way to do it. You can do this based on your own workflow. This is not like like I'm not trying to teach you like how to do this kind of stuff. This is just how I do it, how I feel that is more comfortable for my workflow. So if some of this doesn't work for you, that's okay. Just trying to find what is it that fits better your style, what is it that fits better your own workflow, and you're gonna feel more comfortable editing. The only thing that I can recommend you would be just make sure to spend time finding the right track for your video, and that's gonna save you a lot of time during the editing. Second, just try to get some of the transitions and camera. That way, you don't have to actually do a lot, or you don't have to actually worry too much during the editing, because some of the transitions are going to be, done in camera. That's about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for subscribing, for helping and supporting the channel. I hope that you guys like this video. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know if you want to watch more content like this. And I'm gonna be releasing a few more editing breakdowns for you guys, behind the edit breakdown for you, which is wedding related. It's now bureaus, and I have some wedding BTS coming up soon. So I have some content for you guys. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and I see you guys in the next video.